But what this awards evening reminds us is that elsewhere, outside Britain, all over the world, that there are people who are in prison for expressing themselves. There are people who have been taken away from their families. There are lives that have been wrecked. It's a much, much bigger issue than I think we sometimes realise in Britain. And Index talks about Britain, but talks about the wider world as well.
I think one of the things about the Index Awards is that they're both glitzy, but also, I think, one of the most profoundly important events in the London social calendar, because they're actually about people who are struggling against enormous odds that we can't understand in order to have a fundamentally simple human right to express their opinions. And to have that recognised in central London is actually a triumph in itself.
The Index on Censorship Freedom of Expression Awards are more important today than they have ever been. There's a sense that the internet has made freedom of expression universal, but in fact it hasn't. So these awards actually call attention to the people who are struggling and having great success in fighting for free expression rights.
I can't believe how many different people are here tonight and how many of us actually believe in the same causes and want to support and celebrate all the people who are working tirelessly for Index on Censorship and all the issues connected. I mean, it's an amazing group of people here, an amazing network.
In this day and age, Index on Censorship is so important. These awards are so important to defend the right of people to think and speak their minds.
When you just look at the energy and the sheer commitment and goodwill of the people in the room, you recognise the sense of common cause and the excitement that people have to feel that they're actually recognising these extraordinarily brave, these extraordinarily unique people who are just an inspiration for us all.
Friends, supporters, allies of Index and anyone else who's infiltrated, welcome to the 2013 Index on Censorship Freedom of Expression Awards. This evening is dedicated to a celebration of freedom of expression, that fundamental human right to speak out, to write, to blog, to tweet, to protest, to create art, literature and music which challenges, provokes and may from time to time cause offence, even sometimes is scurrilous and cruel. All of that, we vigilantly remember, is a defining, if sometimes uncomfortable, characteristic of a free and civilized society anywhere. And the winner of the Guardian Award for Journalism is Kostas Vaxivanis.
Αυτό το βραβείο είναι σίγουρα ένα εφόδιο για μένα και για την ελευθερία του τύπου και τους Έλληνες δημοσιογράφους. Και θέλω να ευχαριστήσω όχι μόνο για την βράβευση, αλλά και τους συναδέλφους σε όλο τον κόσμο που χωρίς τη συμπαράστασή τους δεν θα γινόταν γνωστό στον κόσμο όλο το τι συμβαίνει στην Ελλάδα.
This award is very significant for me and for journalism in general, and I would like to thank all journalists around the world who, without them, nobody would know what is happening not only in Greece but anywhere in the world.
Our second award is for digital freedom. It's sponsored by Google. And the winner is Basel Kartabil.
I am actually very proud of Basel Kartabil Safadi. He's a Syrian software engineer, and he has made a lot of progress in the world of internet in Syria, and he got locked up almost a year ago. It's really sad not to have him here get the award instead of us. He's a very kind gentleman, and he's a great asset for internet in the Arab world.
The winner of the Doughty Street Award for Advocacy is Malala Yousafzai.
This award will encourage the children in Pakistan, the people of Pakistan, and all the people around the world who are being deprived from their basic right of freedom of thought and freedom of expression. So I'm very happy, and in the coming days, this award will be an encouragement for my daughter and for all those who play a vital role for this basic right.
And the winner of the Index Arts Award is Zanele Moholi.
So this award is basically not about me, but it's for the Black, lesbian and gay and bisexual and intersex people of Africa, up with visual activism for many more to come, and for many whose voices are not yet heard.
It's extraordinary work that Index does, going out, seeking out all those places in the world where these acts of unimaginable courage, bravery and persistence are going on in the face of tyranny and repression, and then bringing those stories back here, and hopefully as many individuals back here tonight as possible, and celebrating what they're doing. It's been an education to be here.
I would love everyone in the world to hear those who spoke at this event this evening and were our winners. They have endured, they've been brave, and they've been here speaking with such eloquence, so movingly, that it's a cliche word that everyone in this room, sophisticats all, as it were, felt humbled by what they had to say, because these are people who know and were prepared to say and to fight for the fact that freedom of expression is a basic human right. Without freedom of expression, you have nothing.
There are millions and millions of people struggling all the time to be heard, to have the right to print what they want and to say what they want. But if you can fix on some of the on some of the most amazing people who have had those struggles, then in that case, in a way, you draw attention to that those struggles are happening at all.